teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings him third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got it in the open. Look out, room to run here. Will not be brought down. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bruins line it up with 1st and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, UCLA, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Breaks into open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. He flips it to the back across the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Fires it to the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot back. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to...
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With a completion to the tight end. The defense grabs ahead with a completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Crucial third down play after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job with his defense to prevent a big play.
Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bears. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive. You know, it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
No good. That keeps the score. UCLA 13.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Ncaa, bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The punter throws a pick. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but it's a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the move now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, Ncaa. Wide open downfield. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the back gets the football. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made, a lot of space now. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Bruins hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Tight end, Goes in motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
19.
The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense showing blitz here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Great swings at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. That's caught. It's Matthews. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. He finds some space. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Quick catch over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a...
The ball comes out. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do,
continues to fight for yards. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It's now third down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down.
well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the
tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Clemson. And they'll set up now for the extra point drive. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Caught over the middle, it's Matthews.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away without...
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
To the air, it's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big haul on the ball and bat it away.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Well, Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle. Wow, this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Matthews. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. On the ground, it's Thomas. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Ncaa. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Makes it look easy. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Handoff from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Barnett. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Tigers will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a strong run. They finally tackle it down at the 4.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And the wideout goes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts him in front here in the final 2 minutes. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They bring him down after a short gain there. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He gets loose. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
On the begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. To throw, it's Ncaa. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
First play of the drive now set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout,
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Now with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. All tied up now. Do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. To the air, it's Barnett. Catch made on the right side. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball.